All right, kid. So who do you have as fight of the year?
Timothy Bradley is fight of the year.
Why?
Because he's underrated. He's a best kept secret in boxing, and he's the WBO champion of the world, 140 pounds. And Bobby will not give Pacquiao that type of fight. I don't think so, because you know what? All the bullshit fighters get the money, and all the real fighters get no money. And what the fuck you have a belt for?
Kind of like what happened to Nate Campbell. Right now he's old, but before he got some bullshit fights. He's a good fighter.
Yeah, he's a good fighter.
Yeah, now he's old.
It's not fair to boxing.
Yeah.
Straight up and down. So I give props to Timothy Bradley, 140 pounds, and after Mayweather, if he beats Pacquiao will go back down to his fucking regular weight and we'll have to fight people like that.
All right, so let me ask you, who do you have as fight of the year?
Fight of the year?
Yeah.
That's Timothy Bradley.
No, the fight of the year.
Oh, the fight of the year?
The fight of the year.
I got actually Paul Williams, Sergio Martinez.
You think that was the fight of the year?
That was the fight of the year to me.
How about Marquez Diaz?
But Marquez Diaz? Oh, well, for 2009?
Yeah.
Oh, well, wait a minute. The first fight in 2009.
The best fight of 2009.
No, the first fight of 2009. Okay, you got Collazo and Berto. Beautiful fight.
That was a good fight too.
That's fight of the year.
That makes top 5.
But
the best, the number one.
Marquez and Diaz is one of them, because he came back. He gave a kid.
He adjusted and knocked Diaz out.
He gave a kid old school lessons, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
So make your choice. Sergio Williams or Diaz Marquez?
I think Diaz Marquez.
Diaz Marquez, right? All right.
That was remarkable.
Okay.
He took his game plan. He didn't get discouraged.
Now let me ask you this: who do you think is going to be the hottest fighter of 09?
Hottest fighter of 09?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Mayweather. Let's get him out the picture. Hottest fighter 09? 09? Get about Pacquiao. I don't know. Timothy Bradley. Hottest fighter 09. He's proving himself.
The hottest fighter for next year. You say Bradley, right?
Yeah, Bradley. For next year, Bradley. Yeah. I think Timothy Bradley right now, 140 pound division.
All right. Let me ask you a question.
What
do you think about Andre Ward?
I like him, but he needs to be tested. I like him.
You think he'll win the Super 6?
He's capable of winning Super 6. To do it. Depends who he fights. I mean, I don't know. That's a hard question, Mike. That's a hard question.
All right. And what's up with your cousin? Do you know anything about him? Any fights coming up?
No, I was disappointed when Berto didn't give him a rematch. It got me pissed off because in 2009, the first fight, that was a great fight. You don't even know about that fight really. Mississippi, and I think my cousin beat him. How let him had him winning. It was a great fight. I mean, just because my cousin doesn't have no power, but he overworks you. He has more punchy stats. It's a better fighter than Berto.
Let me ask you a question.
Berto messed up in that fight. Why? Because Berto was going inside. You can't fight my cousin inside. My cousin got an outside and inside. Let
me ask you a question. What about this? What about this matchup? Paul Williams at 147 against Collazo. Who would you pick if it did go down?
If it did go down.
Because I can see that fight happening.
I see that fight that Collazo's getting hit because when they get knocked down.
But who do you think wins?
It depends how you fight that fight.
I actually think Collazo will beat him with his slick southpaw.
Yeah, but in the beginning, Collazo had slick southpaw, but after that,
he wants to battle.
No, not even that. He doesn't even fight like that like he used to. You know what I'm saying? You got to move your legs. You got to move around like McKenna did it. You know. I think to me, that's a meaningless fight. I don't want to see that fight. I don't want to see Paul Williams fighting Collazo. It would be a good fight for Manny Pacquiao. Which is a conversation, Berto. Let's see if he's good at 147. Fight Berto.
Let me tell you something. Suppose that Pacquiao beats Mayweather. He ain't gonna retire. That'd be some bullshit. So suppose that Pacquiao beats Mayweather. All right. Then Pacquiao's still in the mix, and suppose that Berto beats Mosley, or Mosley beats Berto. He's gonna have to fight one of those guys.
I don't respect Mayweather because Mayweather right now doesn't fight 147 pounds. Yeah, he's been like, I don't want to fight 147 for a long time. He's fight Pacquiao is a disadvantage. Pacquiao's moving up weight to fight Mayweather. You know what I'm trying to say? And so what? If Mayweather does beat Pacquiao, he should beat him. He should beat him. Doesn't matter. He should beat him. But you know what? If he loses, Pacquiao loses, he's gonna go back to reality downstairs.
You don't think Pac's gonna stay around the welterweight division?
No. Pacquiao cannot handle welterweight division.
You don't think so? After what he did to Cotto?
No. That's 145 catch weight. Remember that. And I don't even see how the hell you got a WBO championship with a catch weight.
Exactly.
Makes no sense.
Yeah,
They changed the whole rules now.
So you still don't have Pacquiao as the #1 pound-for-pound fighter?
No, Pacquiao is #1 pound fighter. As he don't dodge nobody. That's about it. But if you put him in welterweight with the big boys, I mean, welterweight, he's done.
So you think what happened if you put Pac with a guy like Clottey? What do you think would happen?
Oh, Clottey will eat those. That wouldn't even hurt Clottey. Nothing. Pacquiao's punches would not hurt Clottey. Clottey got a great defense, and Clottey will hit him, probably tear him up.
So you're saying that if
he's got an actual 147.
If Pac loses to Floyd, Pac is going back down in weight.
Yes, not going up.
I like to see that. I like to Tim Bradley take that nigga to school.
That's what's gonna happen. Tim Bradley's gonna, I want Pacquiao.
Yeah.
And Tim Bradley got the belt. And let me tell you right now. Remember, this is the second time that Pacquiao went up to 147 pounds. He did it well. De La Hoya was dehydrated. It was 146 actually, whatever. You know what I'm saying? In the ring, it was like 146 or whatever the hell it was. But this is the second time he's gonna go up to 147. You hear me? Well, remember he fought Cotto 145, and Cotto's overrated anyway. I think Pacquiao, if he loses this fight, he's gonna go back down, and that's it. You can't stay with the big boys 147. They won't even give him a fight at 147 with the big boys.
How about at 140? 140 stacked. A lot of tough guys at 140.
Yeah.
You got Bradley, you got Hall, you got Peterson.
Yeah. Matter of fact, they won't even put Pacquiao right away with Timothy Bradley. They won't.
They'll give him some bumps.
They give him some bumps to go back,
All right, real quick, what do you think about Ricky Hatton Marquez? How do you see that fight? And remember, we talked about that fight a long time ago.
Marquez is gonna fall. Marquez got more boxing skills. Ricky has no boxing skills.
But even at 140?
If not, I'm still going for Marquez. Ricky has a bully. Ricky has the type of guy, he's Marquez will be.
All right. Have you seen Edwin Valero?
Yeah, I seen him.
What do you think about him?
He's all right.
What do you think about Valero?
Good, huh?
25 wins, 25 knockouts. He's fought a lot of tomato cans, but still, the boy's got to have a strong punch.
He needs to get real competition from him. Sorry about that. Competition.
All right.
What about this? What do you think about Sergio Martinez?
Good cat.
Very good fighter.
I told a lot of people, too. People didn't know who he was until he fought Paul Williams.
Well, gets he mad about the boxing game now?
You know what? He's good. He's really good. But I said it before the fight. I said, if Paul Williams is to beat this guy, you know how he's got to beat him? Non-stop pressure, just like Margarito did to him. Just constant pressure. You got to put your foot down on the gas and don't let go until the bell rings after the 12th. Yeah. And Sergio he cannot keep up with. Sergio is a great fighter. He's like Cotto. Cotto, once you pressure Cotto, stand in front of him and back him up, you beat him.
That's why Sugar Shane won the fight against Margarito, because the first thing he never backed up.
No, I never backed up.
And when you see that fight, he caught himself backing up one time and he went forward.
He went forward, yeah.
You got to stop the
hit and clinch.
In the tracks.
Yeah.
You go right in there in the middle. You gotta confront them. You go back, you have no power. You're hitting, going backwards. You have no power.
Yeah.
You go forward, boom, that's power.
Listen, man, 135, 135, good. Because you got Joan Guzman, you have Ali Fanuka, you still have Marquez in the mix, you got Baby Bull. He might do all right at 135. You got a lot of guys at 135. 135 is stacked. Now you got 140, you got Hall, you got Bradley, you have Peterson, you have now Amir Tomato Can, you have Victor Ortiz. You have a lot of cats at 140, 147 stacked too.
Victor Ortiz messed up in that fucking fight he had. Last fight he had, he messed up badly. Huh?